Welcome back, folks, to Shivers here on the heavybass channel. Last time we got the base of the Metal Ixupi, and now we're gonna go get the head of the Metal Ixupi, and we're going to catch the Metal Ixupi. Now, like I said, this is the part where it's randomized, where pretty much if you solve a puzzle and you pretty much get what you want, you will inadvertently, if you know the hiding locations for most of the Ixupi in this game, and you do, and you should. Yeah, that's the Metal Ixupi. We now have a full container, so we've dropped everything we have done, and now we're gonna go into. There are 2 locations in the entire game where pretty much we know where we are. One of them is in the amphitheater, which is the projection room, but also another location in this one is the giant metal statue here. If we touch if it isn't reacting, then the Metal Ixupi is obviously either in the projector room or he's in the armor that's in the professor's bedroom. Special this is an alternate location for the Sand Ixupi, who's actually hiding in that sand mound right here. We're not going to touch that yet because we haven't got the thing for the that one, but more or less, I'm going to be showing you a very annoying mechanic this game does actually provide. If there are multiple hiding places that these little bastards can pretty much do, is that they can pretty much go from, if you encounter them, and if you count these guys, like for instance, wait for the music to tune because they're technically there. Oh no, not this one, but not technically. If you there are a couple of if you are listening for music cues, for instance, if there are more than one cue in a certain place, then essentially you might need to walk around for a bit until the little bastards actually do show up. Really important. It is also a very annoying factor that you may want to consider. Is these little gits do have the ability to jump around. So when the music does change, eventually, when it does, consider going from one place to another if the music is not reacting. Because, but also, by the way, if you use the Ixupi if you use the containment of the wrong Ixupi, you will pretty much lose that containment, or it gets scattered. The eagle's nest that we see in this room is actually a location where they actually deposit the container. So we are technically okay for now. What I'm trying to do is trying to find the little bastard. Is trying to wait for a Ixupi to show up. The Metal Ixupi that does actually hide here in that horse. He does show up, but he's a bit of an annoyance. This game doesn't exactly play to your favor sometimes. But more importantly, you gotta keep going back and forth until the desired hiding place is available. Once you got that sorted, then you're pretty much good to go. That's about that. So yeah, if we're about to find out. I think he's here. I believe the Metal Ixupi has gone to his hidey hole. If he has, brilliant. That means we're going to try and catch the bugger. Right. If he's there. Oh! Right. If you count the Metal Ixupi and then the music goes away, like you pretty much have to do here, yeah. He's made a run for it. He's gone to another hidey hole. Like I mentioned, he's either gone to the projection room in the amphitheater, or he's gone to the metal armor that's in the professor's bedroom. 2 of those places we're not going to go into. We're going to try and we're trying to force him to go back into that armor. If you're unlucky, this will take a while. But if you probably might watch the rest, but if you know me and my luck and patience, you'll probably know that I'm probably going to succeed. I mean, after all, I am the protagonist after all. The nameless protagonist that got backstabbed by a bunch of, with questionable asshole friends that, you know, locked me in the museum for a night. I'm not bitter at all. They're probably gonna steal the crate if I find anything, but they are a bunch of pricks. I do believe he's actually there now, so let's try again. Now, try that again. No, he's not actually there. Once he's there, I just showed off what I'm doing this time. I'm showing off every Metal Ixupi attack. And essentially what I'm doing here is that, you know, I'm just wandering around the museum, and basically they do like to jump about in places. It is that bit of annoyance, such as there are hidey holes. Those two I mentioned prior. Yeah, I believe he's there now. Good. Alright, motherfucker. And you're caught. Down goes the Metal Ixupi. Not only does our health return, but the bitch is now sealed away for good. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is 20%. We have now claimed our second Ixupi. Things are progressively well. We are now 20% done with the game, and more or less, we can now progress with the rest of the museum. Let's see what we can find in the next episode. Bye for now, folks.